Hello and welcome back to the Edain mod for Battle Middle-earth 2, The Rise of the Witch King, and today we are looking at the Dwarves. Let's just jump right into it. For those that don't know what we're doing, we are going through the Mission Defend the Shire map. And as the Dwarves, you may think, okay, so we get a nice choice of the three factions. Wrong. We start as Edain, and we are going to be getting a lot of dwarves. We need a lot of early game dwarves. Although the upgrades are good, it costs 60 just to upgrade, have 400 health or 30 damage. We need a lot of these guys out. I've already tested twice, and yeah, we need our elites. No, we don't. We don't want our elites. We want to be making. We need numbers. Basically, need to do a Rohan. We need to get a lot of numbers because we have 0 cavalry. Unlike Gondor and Rohan, that both have cavalry that have really strong against anything. We quickly get surrounded by large numbers, and we can't win if we're not conservative with our souls and with the amount of infantry we're making. Because our archers are pretty bad. We need to keep making more infantry. Now, we don't need the phalanx. I don't plan to make any of the phalanx. Basically, all they do, the only time we're gonna start making them is when we are fighting against, when we first fight the trolls. Until then, we're not making any of them. We're making the guardians. Gonna be making them guardians of the Iron Hills. Gonna make them guardians of Erebor. For those that don't know what the guardians are, what the Iron Hills and Erebor units do. Iron Hills units weaken. Iron Hills weaken the unit's strength, and the units of Erebor weaken their armor. Before we can do that, first we just need to get a lot of Guardians of Edain. Although those little passive upgrades are strong as well, it's better to have numbers, and we want to start making archers as well. I want to make archers and get axe throwers. The crossbowmen are niche. They're really, really niche. All they have is a passive ability that allows them to fire 3 times at once, but they have such a small range. Ridiculous. Axe throwers are just better all around. That's what we're going to focus on. We're going to be focusing on. As you can see, with 4 warriors, we managed to beat a few orcs. That's not gonna cut it. We are dwarves. We need to be getting more than this. Already we've got 5 Guardians of Edain, getting a new one each time. Start making some more money after each time. Okay, we're already at a good start. Now, I have no idea what these elite units do, except for what they say. High attack speed. It means poison elemental damage. And to be honest, there is quite a bit of poison damage. Elemental damage, not so much. The only time this show up is Balrog and Balrog, yeah. But poison damage does come up quite a few times. With the Nazgul, oh wait, just the Nazgul. Just all the times you see the Nazgul. I'll probably be more impressive, oh well. But yeah, it's because our dwarves, our dwarves in this state can one-shot the orcs. We don't want to be making them any stronger, or because there's actually no bonus for making them stronger. Have more, just get more of them. Making more. Also, it costs. Look how much it costs to do anything. It costs 60 to upgrade these. They say that the peasants used to cost only 15 for the Rohan video, and this one they cost 50, 50, and 65. Granted, we can't make cavalry as well, so we don't get that lovely value, but still, with our 6 dwarven guardians in, I say we just stand out strong enough to fight against the orcs. But we do need to kill off these archers first. A little bit of extra damage could end us if we don't. Oh no, the overseer is already dead. That was quick. And now I'm going to get a Guardian of the Iron Hills. As I said, we don't really need a bonus to strength. We just need health. And the best way to get health is to just get the tower shields of the Iron Hills, which, as I said, tower shields protect allies from damage, attacked enemies deal less damage for 3 seconds. So really powerful passive ability. Really powerful. See how these guys do against halberdiers. Doing pretty well. Until they get overwhelmed. That's why we need numbers. If we don't have numbers, we get overwhelmed and we lose. Let's now make an archer. So as I said, you can get archers, crossbowmen, and axe throwers. They lose a bit of health. Crossbowmen lose a lot of health, and short range rapid fire. Yeah, axe throwers does better. Just look at that massive damage bonus. High damage, use the axes and melee. They're immediately stronger. What the hell happened here? Do these guys have AoE attacks by any chance? I might explain how they died so quickly. Oh dear, this is not good. This is not good at all. Got ourselves another Guardian of the Iron Hills. I think we're gonna have to start really splitting up our warriors a bit if we're fighting against those Black Orcs and doing that much damage. Because even the warriors of Rohan did better than what these dwarves are doing. The dwarves are just underpowered, which I really hope they're not, because it seems strong. These guys focus down their archers. My eyes deceive me, all those Orokai do actually have AoE attacks. This is the only time we fight them, so not that bad. Get another Guardian. Keep offering up those souls. One of them move over to fight the archers, pull them off. Keep spamming those clicks. But for those that don't know, if you singular units, if you constantly click, they'll actually increase their attack speed a bit. This was abused quite a lot with Gorkil the Goblin King back in the days of original BFME 2. Those that don't know that, don't abuse it against your friends or loved ones. They will hate you. Yep, we only made one Guardian of Erebor just because while he's around, nearby enemies lose armor. That's really good against, warriors that have a lot of armor, like Gothmog or the elite Minas Morgulords, which we'll be fighting very shortly. But against AoE, the dwarves are probably the strongest. But look at that damage. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous amounts of damage. We hardly even suffered anything and we just defeated Gothmog. Actually get ourselves a axe thrower. Yep, all these guys can do cutting axe throwers, throwing axes. The axe thrower deals more damage in melee and in range as much as normal fighters. Yeah, 90 damage. 90 melee and 90 range damage. They are... oh, they're good. You'll also notice we can get all these guys to upgrade to the Mighty Ironbreakers or the Archon Guard. That's the same with the phalanx units. Once you upgrade them to the phalanx of Erebor/Iron Hill, they can become the I've forgotten their names. For a little bit longer. No, no, no. Ooh. Almost useful. Almost. You almost got another 20. Oh well. It'll be good enough. Yeah, we don't make 80 gold for killing off those, not killing those overseers, but oh well. You can't win them all. Now we just need to keep making more guardians. If we lost that easily to that many overseers, we need to be making more units. Well, that's it. Full stop. We need to be making more units. Because those dwarven archers are, because of their range, their axe throws is a million times stronger. Here come the orcs of Minas Morgul, so here comes the value for having armor reduction. Just need our infantry to last long enough and we win. We'll keep trying. We'll keep microwing every little bit. Wow, we actually won. Say before, while I was still testing, we didn't even manage to. Let's just show off the crossbow and just show how bad it is. And let's now get the phalanx. Yet we can make them phalanx of Erebor, which do a lot of damage, and then the phalanx of the Iron Hills, which have the power shields again. Power shields and war masks. That's it. And then the ranged units, more shots, or just as good in melee as in range. Oh, that's some big damage. I don't like that. Keep fighting. Come on. There we go. We just need to keep winning. Need to keep winning and we'll get there. Because it probably has a lot to show off, and I've not seen any of this myself, so I really want to see all this. Making the flames of the Iron Hills, and as you can see, again, have the tower shields of the other units, and can also become Iron Breakers for another 120. See, the elites cost 120, 60 for the other upgrades, and then 55 for these upgrades. You know, it's all good. Yeah, we have no cavalry. We're the only faction without any cavalry units. There's small things that allow us to distract some units, stop them from doing their important attacks. Especially with units that deal poison damage. That's where you can really, really give it to the enemy. There we go. No matter what comes, hold, stand. Hold, stand. Oh yeah. Two unranked phalanx. Yeah, you can understand when everything costs so much, it's so difficult to do anything when you have this much money. Whoa, that's massive starting damage. I expected nothing. I expected nothing less from the Might of the Dwarves, because nothing stands taller than the Might of the Dwarves. 165. oh my, that's a lot of damage. Make a Phoenix of Erebor. You can see, yep, they also have the war masks. And then get an unburnt. Probably the only unburnt we'll get. Oh, but they can upgrade even further to the veterans of Khazad-dûm. They have the charge attack. The unburnt have a highest attack speed, also immune to poison and elemental damage. At 200 they can upgrade to veterans of Khazad-dûm. But a special thing for the veterans of Khazad-dûm is they arrive after a turn. Not only do they cost a lot, but you're losing a unit for a turn. They use the to make the veterans very sparingly. We don't normally never get a chance to make them. And then stop moving. That's how you die. That's how you die, and that's how you let the hobbits die. Do not let the hobbits die. Come on. Oh, so close. Go on my axe thrower, my crossbowman. You can do it. You two alone are strong enough to defeat the entire universe. Oh, pound the verse that can stop you. There you go. Now let's show off the Ironbreaker. They're slightly bigger, can't really tell the difference. Mighty Blow. The Slayer deals increased damage against heroes and monsters, penetrates heavy armor, and they cannot be knocked back. So they get, you can imagine with abilities like that, they are just the ultimate. The 1400 attack, 200. They're they've got double the attack of the Unburn, but obviously they're slower. Is the Ironbreaker just better altogether? But the Ironbreaker's increased speed and immunity to poison make it even better. Must admit that extra attack speed is it's noticeable. Another archer. Another guardian. And make you an axe thrower. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gonna move my mic a bit. There we go. Oh, here we go, cavalry. I'm not prepared. I didn't have enough. I didn't prepare for the cavalry. We were doomed to fail against cavalry because we had nowhere near enough. Pikemen. Oh well. As long as I don't kill all these guys off, which will be fine, right? Fact. Have we just lost it now? Are the Morgul Risers good enough? Nah, they're not good enough, right? Okay, thank God. For a second there, I thought we were going to lose everything. We kind of did, because we made no money. We missed out on about 100. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. This should be strong enough for the Castellans, though. Weren't prepared for that many Morgul riders. Just didn't have the pikemen ready. Yeah, look at that. We're butchering those Castellans. Nothing else. Well, I have to admit, they came really close to beating us. That was scaringly close. Oh, here come the Nazgul. We're not ready for the Nazgul yet. The Unburnt, Guardians of Erebor. The Nazgul don't have a lot of armor, but it's also noticeable that they do have armor. Okay, they here yet? There we are. See how well we are. See how ready we are for 3 Nazgul. Not very, it seems. As long as the unburnt lasts a little longer, we can actually kill these guys. Look at that damage, though. Ooh. Oh, we're close. We're close. We're really close. Focus down 1. We might stand it. We might get some more money. We lost. We were really close, though. We were really, really close. That just shows, compared to like Rohan, the dwarves need to have that perfect start. And get rid of. If we're more prepared for the Morgul Riders, we could have stood much more of a chance. I'm not going to complain much more about it because it sounds like I'm just trying to tell you about one point and carrying on trying to repeat that point. Makes sense as to why I should have done this. Then make these guys make another phalanx. Prepare for trolls. Okay, where are they? I'm here. Where are they? Keep our elites back. Separate and group. What we need to do is keep our elites back so they can do more damage. If we let them become the center of attention immediately, we lose out on their potential. I feel like that's what should be done with the dwarves. Obviously, all the elites go back to that one unit, the veterans of Khazad-dûm, and that's what all these units are going to be going back to eventually. Returning back to the veterans. Another phalanx, and then we get another archer. We do need a few more archers. We're coming close to getting the Fell Beast, and we need to be ready for that. I'm not going to make any money for killing it, but we do need to have some units to protect it, otherwise we will lose the last of our hobbits here, and we will just instantly lose. This is a pretty strong army. Here from the Wain Riders, I think they're called. The Wind Riders or Wain Riders? No, just Rune Riders, okay. Enough though. Is it enough? Our last few units of phalanx are yeah. Yeah, that's victory. Oh, that was close though. I have to admit, I actually felt my heart skip a beat there. Okay, now we just need to start getting ready for the veterans. If we can get one veteran of Khazad-dûm for next round, we could actually prepare properly for the attack troll, which I do believe on round 25. If my knowledge of this is anything up to its necessary standards. Oh, there's the Shire. Oh, it's time to make big bucks. Come on, we've got to make them big bucks. Make another axe thrower. Another phalanx. Terrible. make another guardian because we want to make a few unburnt. The unburnt are cool and really good. Yeah, we have not been able to spend any of our money. To say Rohan, when we were playing as Rohan up here, we had like 500 command points, and we're actually just spending money on lots of detachments from Shire. Now we're hardly even holding a candle up to their power. We might not even win this if we're not careful. The spear throws are just OP. Spear throws of any gamer, or in this game, are just OP. Full stop. That's how it's always been. Yeah, I think after this one, we're going to bring out the first veteran Khazad-dûm. First, if it's the right thing to do, however, is another question. Let's get the veteran. Yep, next turn he'll be here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. Just need that veteran. We can win this. It's easy. This, however, will be a bit difficult because we have no anti-cavalry. Oh wait, no, we do. Just depending on how it survives, if it survives. We should win this, as long as the Mimico doesn't get too many strong swings off. There we go. There we go. It's good. It's all good. Oh, giant Mumak skeleton. So sad. There he is. Are able to fight for 5 seconds after their death. That is worth waiting for. Now let's have a look at the Arkangard. Ability. Art of Battle. The Arkangard deals 50% of their normal damage to enemies near the targets. Furthermore, they can knock back the targets. They can again become the veterans of Khazad-dûm, which have 2500 attack and 250 melee attack. They are the pinnacle of your power. Got a lot of health. They can do a lot of damage, and they can fight for 5 seconds after their death. So they are the ultimate heroes. But unfortunately, that's it. That's all you get for your faction. You've got your 3 versions of elites. You've got your 3 versions of your 3 elites, your 3 basic guardians, your 3 basic phalanx. And then you've got your 3 archers, and that's it. You've got nothing else. The dwarves are as bland as a sandwich without butter, just bread. Or just without anything inside, just bread. Unfortunately. It hasn't got the same flavour that someone like Rohan has. Well, we can still make it work. Just get an entire army of Khazad-dûm veterans. That's one way to make it work. We can always do that, can't we? Of course we can. That's easy. Too easy. Oh, for a second I thought the Khazad-dûm veterans had an AoE attack as well, but no, it's just the Arkangard. I'm killing them off too quickly. You, Guardian, can become an Unburnt as well. You, Archer, can become a Crossbowman. And then that's it. Can do nothing else. We have not the money to do anything else. Yep, that's the entire roster of the dwarves, it seems. They look amazing. They've got they're dwarves that are naturally tough and so on and so on. But other than that, that's it really. No special units like Elf Helm or any elites like Wardens of the White Tower. You just got no special archers, unfortunately. You just got your axe throwers. You don't have any cavalry. There's a lot of infantry. A lot of different infantry options, which I have to admit I'm a bit disappointed about. Another Archon Guard at the front, and another Phalanx to take out the void. That's the thing. You have to get rid of your spearmen to get your elites, or the other elites. Obviously, these elites are probably too strong to die to cavalry. They won't get knocked back or anything like that. Although it doesn't say it. Yeah, that's about it, really. We got through the entire roster of the dwarves very, very quickly. And they just all died. What? What just happened? That's the first time I've ever seen that chain reaction happen before. Oh, it just made me start coughing. Oh. Yeah, this will be the last video for the day. I'm already losing my voice. Oh, it does not feel good. It does not feel good at all. It does not. Yeah, as I said, Dwarves probably the blandest faction there is. Granted, their released are quite good, but not very special, really. Wait, you're still alive? Oh yeah, we have no arch. But we have an entire army of just infantry. Nothing else. Will we lose to Nazgul? I hope not. Is he dead yet? I think I may be dead soon. Wait, when was... Oh, thank God. Died. Oh, that was scary. If you want to know where to beat the dwarves, it's just literally get the winged shadows. You win. Oh, I thought my heart skipped a beat there. Oh my. I honestly wish there was more to the dwarves. I wish they had the battle wagons. I wish they gave them. Yeah, I wish they gave them battle wagons or the anything else. They have no cavalry or no special units. Not. I mean, even Rohan had the special elites. I could make more units. They had the they had a lot of stuff. And now we look at what dwarves have, and it's like, damn, the dwarves are the most bland faction. Yes, they changed from Ered Luin to Ironhill / Erebor, and then to Khazad-dûm, but that's it. Nothing else. Really a bit of a shame. We dead? Dead? I do like how they just keep wandering for a little bit before they die. We know. I mean, you can make an entire army of Khazad-dûm veterans. That's cool at least. I mean, that's it. What you can do. You don't get any other units from like the Men of Dale from Lake Town. They couldn't have done that. I mean, come on. They could have done something more with this. Oh, I feel like I'm nitpicking now. Am I nitpicking? Yeah, I'm definitely nitpicking. It's like, I mean, Gondor had their units quickly turn into their elites. No, oh yeah, Gondor had units that always turn into different various elites. Rohan had a lot of units that didn't turn into elites, but could become very powerful. Dwarves kind of, about it. First turn off Lorien do get the actually get the Elven Minstrel units. That's a nice little leadership like unit. I mean, why don't the dwarves get that? It's just, yeah, they just get. I'm so sorry, guys. You can probably tell in my voice. It's just disappointment. I honestly thought the dwarves would have a bit more to them. Like, you know, they could turn their cavalry into their archers into battle wagons or something. I was expecting something better at least, but no, this is actually. Damn, yeah, this is actually a bit disappointing. I was really hoping that the dwarves would have something else. I really was. And then they just go from Ered Luin to Iron Hills at Erebor, and then back into Khazad-dûm. Oh. Oh, well, we're actually going to lose against the whites. We could very well lose against these whites. Yeah, as I said, these guys seem to be the blandest, and you can tell by the fact that they can't even kill the barrow whites, that they are not good. You can't kill barrow whites. You can't. Yeah. I mean, they could have done so many cool things with dwarves. Like I said, they could have added in the battle wagons. They could have put in. They could have put in siege equipment. That's something fun they could have done. Oh, why didn't they think of that? They should have had me doing this. Oh, but yeah, they could have put in so many fun things that make the dwarves a little bit more unique. But they just made them a faction of pure infantry. I mean, the rest of the factions, as I said, Lothlorien, I believe, has Mirkwood. Imladris has got all their elites and extremely expensive units. So I guess it's not just the dwarves. I won't scrutinize them yet. All I'm gonna say is the dwarves are definitely seem to be the weakest. And in fact, could we lose here and now? Yeah, I think we just lost. I think with the dwarves are the only faction we're going to lose this with. What the hell? We've actually lost. All the hobbits die, we lose, and the round doesn't end. Oh damn. Yeah. Well, now you guys can see what it looks like when you lose. It doesn't look very good at all, I will admit. Yep, defeated. What the hell? Oh my god, that is terrible. The dwarf. I'd actually like to see if you guys could win as the dwarves. I really would. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this very, very brief. Half the time of the others. Oh yeah. They could have done so many cool things with the dwarves. I'm actually disappointed now. Oh well. Well, next time it will be Lothlorien, and as I said, we will get to show off more than just the elves of Lothlorien. We get to show off the elves of Mirkwood. I must admit, together they are actually quite cool. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time, and farewell.